Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I am not going to be around the bush. We are so behind this month in terms of everything that I wanted to do, because we got a little bit ill for a week and a half, literally like one day after the monthly event quests went live. So yeah, we managed to just about muscle out 100% uncollected then, but today we are going to go for 100% uncollected on the free-to-play account, and I'm so sorry that there hasn't been a 100% uncollected guide this month. And it doesn't look like, you know, with the time that we have available and everything that we need to do before New York Comic Con, that there probably is going to be a final 100% uncollected guide this month. So yeah, I do offer my my apologies for that. But yeah, literally, I've taken, you know, a massive dent out of this month, man, and it feels bad, man. It feels bad. But anyway, we're going for a bit of a recovery today and trying to, you know, smash it out on the free-to-play account. Might be able to do this all in one. But yeah, we'll see how the live stream gets on today. What it's up to, some of the first people to join us, we have Salame, Chaotic, Adve, True, Jillian, Jason, Myron, Ha, Martin. Damn, man, the live stream chat is incredibly lit today. Hope you're all having a, what is it, fantastic Thursday. We have the official release of Emma Frost today as well, so there's going to be a big Clan HQ sponsored crystal opening coming fairly shortly on the channel, once it, you know, fairly shortly after 6 o'clock. We have 3 and a bit hours till the official release of that character, so I'm looking forward to it, man. Hopefully it should be a pretty damn good time, and hopefully we can get 5-star Emma Frost, or at least awaken the 4-star version. That'd be really, really good, because Omega Red and Emma Frost are some of the I don't know, I was gonna say like the better characters created this year. And I do think they are some of the more bangers out of all the characters, but a lot of characters this year have been exceptionally good, man. I'm very pleased with a lot of stuff. What else do we even chat? Really hard to join these streams at work, but hey, Chris, appreciate the on-the-slide dedication there, my friend. Oh, Reese, dude, I'm glad you enjoyed our incredibly Oscar-worthy acting in the pilot video earlier today. a little bit of fun to make. I was just I was goofing about. I've got a few ideas for like a few goof videos, because I feel in a very trolly mood recently. So yeah, there's a few little bits and bobs that I would very much like to do. But I'm looking forward to Comic-Con, because I feel like we are going to make some fun videos there. I feel like I'm going to do maybe a couple of vlogs at Comic-Con. I don't want to like force myself to vlog every single day, or like vlog if, you know, I don't feel super comfortable doing it. However, I think we can have a little bit of fun, eh? And it should be a pretty damn good time. I'm so excited for New York Comic Con, man. I cannot believe how friggin' close it is now. I don't know if he drops... Is he still unblockable if he drops stacks? I don't believe we need to find that out, actually. Come on, mate. Let's just get a special 2 out of this lad. There we go. Scarlet Witch neutering down that rage path. Actually, it would have been better to use Archangel there. I realised that as soon as I finished that matchup. Next one we'll use Archangel for. Yeah, because if it bleeds or poisons, man, Archangel is just the option when it comes to the rage paths. But also Dr. Voodoo is phenomenal for the rage paths as well. Should I upgrade Starkenant, Spider-Man, or Killmonger? Probably Starkenant, Spider-Man for the majority of scenarios. But it really depends what you're trying to achieve next to Marvel Contest of Champions. My 21 Pilots video, I mean, that, I love how from the Kabam CEO video, that is still an incredibly relevant joke, even though the Kabam CEO video was it 2 Alliance War seasons ago? It was indeed, my friend, it was indeed. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, Archangel's fantastic for these rage nodes. You can bleed and poison them. If you can't, then he is still okay. Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised as well. I think, did I see, it was Jedi Knights and also NYC Guardians on there as well, right? Didn't NYC come first last season as well? Oh, my goodness. Again, you know, you never know the full story, but disappointing, man. Oh, thank you very much, Mohammed. Dude, hopefully it will be a very safe journey and a good time, man. I'm thoroughly looking forward to it. Like I was chatting with Beezy, because me and Beezy are flying over from London Heathrow next Wednesday afternoon. And then we're going to arrive in New York in the evening. And we're going to meet our, Airbnb host, because we've got an apartment that's just a couple of blocks away from the Japfis Center. So yeah, we're going to meet our Airbnb host, get a taxi from the airport, get the keys to our apartment, and then I want to set up a live stream almost immediately to try and do Uncollected on the main account. And I don't know, we might have a bit of a long Uncollected live stream and just see how much we can kind of smash out initially. But I don't know exactly what we're going to do. We'll figure it out. But yeah, it's going to be a bit of a fun one. And then Thursday we wake up, we've got a full day of New York Comic Con. I think Thursday evening, actually, we might grab a few drinks and chill and maybe go for 100%. But I'm not really too sure. We'll figure it out. Or, you know, it kind of depends what's going on. Whether or not we're going to be playing a bit of Marvel Contest of Champions. Because, you know, in all perfect honesty, I had a wonderful time kind of exploring a little bit in New York last year. But I'm perfectly, you know, I'm not much of a touristy person. Like, you know, the first time I go somewhere, I like having a bit of a look around, a bit of an adventure, a bit of an explore. But after that, I am very happy to chill, man. But I don't know, maybe we should make the most of it. Have a bit more of a walk around the concrete jungle that is New York. Yeah, maybe that would be the best thing to do. But I don't know, we can certainly get the best of both worlds, I believe. Well, we'll figure it out. Yo, what's up, Shabab? Did I finish Realm of Legends a very, very long time ago, my friend? If you type in free-to-play Realm of Legends, you can see the run for yourself. My opinion on Emma Frost, slightly alternate Iceman, that in some scenarios is better than Iceman. That's my opinion on Emma Frost. Very similar to Iceman, but a little bit different. Preparations for New York Comic Con are going fantastic. Pretty much ready to go. I need to do a little bit more. There are a few more bits I need to like run into town to get. But aside from that, I got the majority of stuff. Got all my dollars changed up. So we can buy some stuff from the delis in the morning. Get some bagels, mate. Be a proper good time. How is the iPhone XS Max? I really like it. It's a little bit of an upgrade from the iPhone X in terms of like display size, because it's 0.7 inches bigger. And also, yeah, the loading time, I think, is about 30% faster, just comparatively speaking. But yeah, it's so fast, man. It feels incredibly efficient. So yeah, personally, I really like it. It's absolutely perfect for mobile gaming. Hit up some local breweries if I can. Yeah, I'm not overly fond of beer, or what's really popular in America as well. Pale ale? It's just not really my cup of tea, if I'm perfectly honest. I'm a big fan of ciders and... cocktails and all that stuff. Kind of like sugary drinks, to be honest. Sugary alcoholic beverages or straight liquor if I'm looking to get absolutely messed up. But then, you know, something fairly sweet on the side to wash it down. Oh no! Right, mistakes may have been made, but Rocket, come on, let's get that crit, son. Damn it. I think I'm dead. Oh no, I went for the intercept. We might be able to do this. We got the perfect defense there. Who knows, boys? Who knows? What's that? Great video on Alliance War. Any of you Omni guys got banned? So nobody in the Alliance got... We had one new member who joined, I believe, about a week ago, who got banned. So that's been very, very annoying for us. But overall, this ban wave is fantastic. He immediately got booted as soon as he got banned, though. So yeah, don't know, we just took on a bad egg by the look of it. But aside from that, we do have a no piloting policy in Omni. As, you know, myself and other people have learned in the past. That is not a good idea to account share, because Kabam Mike will come to your house and he will murder you with the banhammer. So beware of Kabam Mike and his incredibly dangerous banhammer, because he will wield it. Yo, what is up, Campion T? Hope you're doing well, mate. Dude, I'm glad you enjoyed the old piloting video there. Dude, I was just saying how incredibly excited I am for our little lads trip away to New York Comic Con. Are there any planned meetups? So not that I'm aware of, Tim. It's going to be a similar circumstance to last year. Well, well, at least I personally didn't think the meetup was super necessary because it was just people from, what was it? New York Comic Con during the day, just going out for a drink. So I think it's going to be much better if we just kind of go with the flow. And also, I'm not a huge planner, if I'm honest. So yeah, I'm going to be at New York Comic Con at the MCOC booth for the majority of days, all day, every day, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So yeah, I'll be floating about there. But yeah, just go to the Marvel Contest of Champions booth at New York Comic Con, or the Marvel stage, and I'm sure you will be very easily able to find pretty much every Marvel Contest of Champions YouTuber and player. Yo, Luke Riddock, dude, thank you very much for the super chat. Absolute gentleman. Oh, my man, dude, that is a beefy little super chat there. Let's get you up there as our blubbery whale of the day with that equivalent of a $13 super chat. Absolute mad love to you, Luke, and thank you very much. I will use that money to spend it on some alcoholic beverages and have a bloody good time, my friend. But massively appreciate the support. Let's get you up there as our blubbery whale of the day with that $13 super chat. But I hope you're doing well, my friend. Right, okay, so we've got some power gain here. I think we'll just go for Archangel as well. Oh, thank you very much, Lucky, as well. Nadim, thank you very much for the kind words. Will I make Alliance War videos on my free-to-play account? It's all pretty easy on my free-to-play account. I really enjoy Alliance War on my free-to-play account, though, because I feel significantly less stressed. However, my obligations to Alliance War on the main account, like, I'm a massive slacker when it comes to Alliance War. I share Path 1 and 2 with Falstaff and Killer, who are both exceptional players as well. So sometimes, I don't know, occasionally, you know, I do a bit in Alliance War and have like some sick comebacks for the team. Like a week and a bit ago, I took down a Killmonger mini-boss, and it was quite a fantastic kill there. But aside from that, it's just a lot of really, really easy fights on the left-hand side. There isn't too much to document there. Yo, what is up, Rip94? Hope you're doing well. I am now in a 0 Alliance War AQ alliance for a well-needed break. Sorry, dude, let me just quickly finish Hulk so I can have, you know, give your message the attention it deserves. Just trying to multitask a little bit there to my peril. For this power gain Hulk, we have to be a little bit careful not to get wrecked. So let me just quickly finish this lad up, and then you have my full attention. Right, let's just go in for a 3 combo there, 5 combo. Right, so you're now in a 0 Alliance War AQ alliance, since I needed a break, so rank up materials are harder to come by. Should I take Ghost Rider to rank 5 or Hyperion to rank 4? I'm assuming this is for a 5-star character, Rip93 I'm just going to go on the assumption of that. And I'd say if you're not really in a scenario where you need like stronger characters for Alliance Quest, Alliance War, I wouldn't say there's much need to make like another rank 5 push or take any other characters up to rank 4. So if you are just looking to, you know, take a well-needed break and do static content, I just save the resources, my friend. I'd like wait till Act 6, kind of see what the big challenge is there, what are some of the problems, which characters are going to be best for overcoming those problems, and maybe hold on to the resources, because, you know, if you're not doing anything like Alliance War, Alliance Quest, you don't really have, I would assume, much of a need to rank them up, unless one of those characters is going to be very, very useful for, like, every month's Uncollected. But I'd say if you already have characters around that power level, you're probably going to be fine. I think I've had a look at your account before, and you're quite stacked up there. So yeah, I think my advice would be to probably wait for new content, unless you're looking for a Labyrinth option, in which case, then maybe Hyperion. But I feel like you have more damaging characters than Hyperion, or somebody like Stark up there as well. But I've completely forgotten, my friend. It's 3.2 enough for Sabretooth? It should be plenty, Mark. Sabretooth first round went for 2.8 million. So yeah, anything above 3 million should be pretty good, man. Yo, what's up, Michael, dude? I'm glad you enjoyed that video. It was a bit of a silly one to make, but you know, I was thinking, sometimes my mind just comes up with really stupid stuff. I'm just sat there and I'm like, what happens if I was a pilot and I was being shot down by Kabam Mike, and Kabam, you know, I just started spouting off a load of rubbish. And, you know, an alright video came of it, so it wasn't too bad, man. It wasn't too bad at all. If you want to see my roster, just type in like Seatin's 30-month account or Seatin's free-to-play 13-month account, or like if you want to see the roster for either one of my main account or my free-to-play account, both of those are available on the YouTube channel on demand. If you want to see a full lavish tour of either one of those. What's that? Omni is not in gold free, give me a bit. We are currently 14 in the master bracket, so I'm not too sure if you might have us confused with another alliance there potentially. But just as a heads up, we are, yeah, 14 in master now, after the removal of half of the master bracket. So yeah, not doing too shabby there, boys. I think matchmaking is still based on what is it, the war rating, and I don't know if war rating has been docked, so I'm not entirely sure about that one. Love your content. You've helped me out so much. I started in Act 5 aiming for Uncollected, no plans for Labyrinth. Would I rank 5 Star-Lord when I awaken him, or Starknight Spider-Man, both 4 stars? If you're just going for Uncollected, I would go for Starknight Spider-Man noob out of those 2 characters. Just because Stark's, he's super useful for a lot of stuff when it comes to Act 5. So if I had to pick one character to have, Stark or Star-Lord for Act 5, I would go for Stark. Stark's just a bit of a beast. Okay, we got a bit of Bane to deal with in this one. Let's go for a bit of Bane Kamala here. Oh, it's all good, Summoner. But, you know, if you're gonna write comments like that, you know, at least, you know, just take the time to understand the story, because again, I'm a very public figure, and anything that I get involved in, I will happily make a YouTube video explaining the entire circumstance. So if you just, you know, type something like that on one of my videos, I kind of go on the assumption that you're trying to frame me as an incredibly bad person, and thus you might be a bit of a dick. But it's all good. Yo, Deadly Stark, I will see you at New York Comic Con, my friend. I very much look forward to it. Adam, hope you're doing well. Should I upgrade my Awakened Blade Medusa or Gladiator Hulk for Act 5? Depends on what you're trying to push for. Yeah, because Duped Blade and Medusa, I'd say are probably the main 2 to upgrade out of that, but it really depends, you know, which fights you're struggling with. But both of those are going to be a huge service. But upgrade all 3 of those characters pretty much as high as you can, unless you get a Void. In that case, upgrade him over Gladiator Hulk. But Gladiator Hulk or Hulk Ragnarok is so damn useful, man. He's such a fantastic character. Oh, mate, I didn't mean to get clipped there. Mistakes were made. Right, let's chuck out that. And get this Void down. Hey, Cian, I just became Uncollected and got Stark, Spidey, and Archangel. Mate, Aaron, congratulations, my friend. Dude, that sounds like an insane day, man. That's like, what was it? When I did 5.400%, I got Stark, Spidey, and Void on the free-to-play account. So I've had a taster of that crazy CEO luck myself recently. Have I seen the 121 hit kill with Kamala Khan? I have. I was trying to make a little bit of sense of it, actually. And I was revisiting Kamala Khan through some testing to see if I had missed anything with like a 330 version of the character. And yeah, I don't know. I feel like Kamala Khan with her Furies, they have some sort of crazy scaling when it comes to like a 5-star rank 5 level 65. But also I'm a little bit curious because I don't think there was much additional information on like kind of the mastery setup and if boosts were used. So I'm a little bit curious about that kill, but I was kind of comparing 330 Kamala Khan's damage with kind of full cosmic synergy to other stuff to see if there's anything I missed. But yeah, I'm not quite getting. I think it's really just that 565 power level just makes any character's damage really insane, and we don't have like a lot of characters up there for reference. So yeah, Kamala Khan, she seemed to perform quite well, but also in terms of that fight, there were quite a few like heavy hits used, which would bring down the hit counter quite a bit. But yeah, I'm really interested now that we've got this test server. Hopefully I can get access to it, show some of that British charm to the Kabam developers, and maybe get into the beta. That would be great. I'm not fussed about the content creator program. Well, I wouldn't mind it, but the beta, I'd certainly like to get into that, man, so we can do a bit more in-depth testing. Yo, what is up, to Rorona. Oh, I feel like I completely butchered the pronunciation of your name. But dude, thank you very much for the super chat there. 100% Act 5 now. I need to do Completion Path and Labyrinth, but no good champions can rank 5 Voodoo to do it, or rank 4 Captain Marvel. Voodoo's not really going to cut the mustard. Same with Captain Marvel. Voodoo's just not a great option for your first path in Labyrinth. So yeah, I believe in your circumstance, I just hold off and just keep waiting for kind of a better, just keep on doing Uncollected 100% every month, make that your priority, but don't worry about Labyrinth just yet until you get a slightly more powerful character, and hopefully one should arrive fairly shortly if you are, you know, farming Uncollected 100% every single month and getting the fragments there. But yeah, I definitely wouldn't take up Captain Marvel, because that's going to be quite the waste of some T2 Alpha at the moment. So yeah, just in your circumstance, I would wait, my friend. I think that's probably going to be the best option there. But also, thank you very much for the super chat. Really do appreciate the support. I was just being sarcastic. Well, you need to be aware, Summoner Jazzy, that sarcasm isn't very well conveyed in the form of written, what is it? Just text, basically. It's very hard to convey sarcasm in the form of text. Ahoy Seatin, when you're at Comic-Con, you should ask the developers what goes into the decision to buff a character via rework or do it via synergies. Why not stay consistent? I think that's actually something I very much do want to have a chat about. I'm going to ask Simon that. So yeah, we'll see what's up, man. I really do hope that quite a few of the developers that were there last year are there this year. I think Gabe, who is like the lead art guy, is going to be there almost certain. But I'm not too sure. I know he's tweeting out about Comic-Con being like the biggest one ever for Marvel Contest of Champions. So yeah, I'm very excited to see what they have in store. But it's not far away at all now. We have 6 days. So I missed so many parries there, man. Too busy thinking about friggin' New York Comic-Con. Right, let's finish this one off quite nicely. But yeah, I'm interested to see which developers are going to be there. I'm sure we're going to have some very interesting chats. I am so excited to see all of my friends over at Kabam again. It's always such a great time. And also, yeah, there's going to be so many people from the community there as well, man. So I imagine it's going to be a rather fun time. It's certainly been a very interesting year for Marvel Contest of Champions. There we go. Rocket for the win, man. Vaz, I'm very glad you enjoyed it. What are the Comic-Con dates there? What is it? Essentially next weekend, my friend. Thursday to Sunday. So is it the 4th to the 7th? What are the actual dates? Yeah, the 4th to the 7th of October. Right, what are we going to do here? Rocket versus Cyclops? Why not, boys? Let's go for it. Oh, thank you very much, Lucky. Dude, congratulations, and I thank you very much for supporting the channel for a year, my dude. Right, we need a banging special 2 here. I don't know if there's strike back. I'm too used to, what is it? the Cyclops that I've been taking on like my AQ path having strike back, so I'm always a little bit wary of it. Hey, what is up, Katie Candy? How's the new phone? Fantastic. It's doing exceptionally well, man. The iPhone XS Max has some dank performance, some very good performance. I have the XS Max. We are playing on it right now. If you want to, you know, have a bit of a look at the loading times and all that fun stuff. Chris Day, congratulations on becoming Uncollected. Dude, enjoy, my friend. And if you have got savvy at fighting Emma Frost, now you have the opportunity. Oh, do we have a biohazard path there? We might do. Should have maybe brought Sentinel, or actually looked at the node. That might have been a better thing to do. What dumbass. Okay, but we have Luke Cage, though, so he can maybe win this path for us. And that first fight was okay. I mean, the opponents aren't super stacked yet. Subham? Is that it? Subham? Subham? Yo, what is up, Ilac Skills? Ilac, will we be seeing you at New York Comic Con this year? I'm curious, my friend. I don't know if I've heard anything about your attendance. I know, like, everybody and their mum in terms of the YouTube scene appears to be going. So I'm incredibly excited. Oh my goodness, I just took a shot to the face. I feel like my playing skills have gotten a little bit rusty this month. And I need to sharpen them again, so we can go back to the occasionally good player that you know and love. Is the iPhone 8 good for MCOC? Yeah, the iPhone, anything above an iPhone 8 is incredibly good for Marvel Contest of Champions. But if you just want to be a little bit extra, you can go for the iPhone X. That is the one to go for if you're looking for some incredibly dank performance. Well, the XS Max, or the XS. Right, let's chuck the special one off. Have I ever played Getting Over It? What? I don't know, I'm always a little bit worried whenever I ask what is insert something, that I'm falling into some sort of wordplay trap. What is Getting Over It, Joe? I don't know if I'm walking into this one here, but I'm trusting you, man. I find out Friday. Oh, okay. Well, we're certainly going to have to see then, Ilac. Dude, I hope to see you at New York Comic Con this year. That'd be absolutely superb. Is Luke Cage worth getting in the arena next week? Definitely. If you do not have a Luke Cage, get a Luke Cage. That is my advice to you. If you are somebody that wants Uncollected as well, then Luke Cage is fantastic. He is such a good character. Get Luke Cage, get him awakened as well, tank some special freeze, or just gives you that kind of additional buffer for damage. And he is just, yeah, one of the most fantastic characters currently. So yeah, basically farm Luke Cage, because he is awesome. My champions dash forward when I block. Seems quite unusual there. Do I've had any Android phone before? Unfortunately not. I'm a filthy Apple fanboy. And Apple always seem to be, just from what I've observed, a little bit ahead of the curve when it comes to making, well, having higher performance for the games that I play on iPhone. Have I played Dota 2? I have not played Dota 2. I don't know a huge amount about Dota 2, if I'm perfectly honest. Defense of the Ancients? I think it's been around for an awfully long time, right? I remember people playing Dota 2 back in my Rift days. One of the officers would be playing Dota 2 and trying to raid at the same time. What a rapscallion. But yes, I must admit, I don't know a huge amount about Dota 2, if I'm honest. Apart from, I believe there's an esports scene for it. As well as League of Legends and quite a few other games. Oh, J-Wag, I'm glad you enjoyed today's video, my friend. I can't beat Uncollected Emma Frost. She's a little bit difficult. You just got to practice on Master first a lot. What would Luke Cage number be in 4-star arena? I think anything above 2.5 million is probably going to be pretty sufficient in order to get a 4-star Luke Cage. But I'm not too sure, because, you know, he's a really, really good character. But as well, he's not very new. Like, he's quite old, so a lot of people have him. So yeah, I think anything above 2.5 million is going to be fine. There's a chance he could be around like 1.7, 1.8 million, maybe, being an older character. But, yeah, anything above 2.5, you should be pretty good, I would assume. I'm just saying, man, Luke Cage is genuinely one of the best characters to get for a newer player. Just because he can get you through so much content, man. He's fantastic. Just finished my dungeons. I'm never doing them again. Should I go for Void Sabretooth or Hella and Sentinel? Oh, depends on your roster, but probably Void and Sabretooth, I would say, out of those two characters. Okay, can we actually hit the parries sometime? Why is my phone so buttery smooth? Because I'm a filthy Apple fanboy whale who went for the brand new iPhone. That's why it is so buttery smooth. And I have, at the moment, 0 regrets. Gonna get that Act 6 Legends speedrun. I'm ready for it. Oh, okay, that kind of paid off. Wasn't really expecting it to, but it did. Really curious to see what they will throw us in the symbiote difficulty. No, I'm very curious as well, Timothy, because they have confirmed that for epic difficulty, Uncollected, the rewards are going to be the same, but symbiote difficulty is going to be that, but much harder. And Uncollected difficulty rewards are one of the areas of the game that I'm most happy with. Like, you get a quarter of a 6-star crystal, a load of T5 basic, pretty much a fully formed 5-star as well, a couple of 4-stars. So my only guess is that for symbiote difficulty, we are probably going to see something along the lines of half, maybe even a fully formed 6-star character, like maybe 1.5, 2 5-star characters, maybe even like I don't know, like half a tier 5 basic. I'm not really too sure. I believe the sky could be the limit for the symbiote rewards, but I'm very interested to see, my dude. And I'm glad that they're not dropping it all at once, because going to be in New York for Comic-Con, so I'm glad that it's coming 2 weeks into the month. I was playing on the X before, KT, so I've upgraded from the X to the XS Max. So again, a bit of a minimal upgrade, but I've certainly noticed a bit in terms of performance, because it's about 30% faster, just comparatively speaking. So it loads a bit faster, but the X already had like a phenomenal loading time as well. But hey, spending all my days playing games on my mobile phone, it's a very important business expense if the government asks. So very essential business expenses, ladies and gentlemen. Very, very important for me to have the shiny new iPhone XS Max. What's that? Hey, Seatin, just got a 5-star Proxima, but still figuring out hard champion to play, especially on the Intercept mission. Any advice? I'm not really the most savvy Proxima player. I'm a massive noob when it comes to that character. I think a player called the Dark Zodiac has a 5-star Proxima, a rank 4, so I think he has a few videos, but aside from that, I just have a look around YouTube. I've seen some cool stuff from like high-ranked Proximas though. There was this guy live streaming the other night, and I do apologise that I've forgotten his name, because I like to have a bit of a look around all the MCOC live streams occasionally. But he was doing Labyrinth of Legends Spider-Man, and he got one try where he got Labyrinth Spider-Man by 50% in one run with Proxima, which is pretty damn impressive, but maybe not as impressive as somebody like an Archangel could run. But still, option to potentially one-shot that fight if you are super, super good. Oh, Adam, thank you very much, man. I've got a very tightly planned visit this year, my dude. I'm going to be at, New York Comic-Con every single day, but I don't land until the Wednesday evening, so I'm landing like a day and a half later, and as soon as we land, we're going straight to the Airbnb and getting on like an Uncollected live stream for the monthly event quest and getting some New York Comic-Con pre-hype going. And then it's going to be a case of maybe having a little bit of a wander around and then getting an early night so we can get up super early for Con the next day. But I tell you what, Adam, I don't know if you're planning to be at the convention any day at all, but if you are, I'd love to grab lunch with you again, my friend. That'd be really, really good. So yeah, if you're going to be hitting up New York Comic Con itself any one of the days, certainly do let me know. But it was a pleasure, man, meeting you last year. You were the first person that offered to buy me a drink in New York, and I have a mad amount of appreciation for your generosity, my friend. Any tips for fighting a Mega Red? Either bring a character with heal block or very high damage output. Those are kind of the two things that you need. Ideally damage output that ramps up like Star-Lord does, or maybe somebody like Medusa as well. Actually, you want to avoid characters that bleed. So yeah, heal block or a high amount of raw damage. Right, there we go. Corvus is down. Managed to finish my first LoL run this morning without using any units. Got Howard and Green Goblin. RIP, my dude. But at least you've got all the T4 CC and the Tier 2 Alpha as well. But yeah, certainly, man, that is probably not the result you were after there. You'll be there every day. Oh, fantastic. We can definitely go for lunch then, Adam. Dude, that sounds amazing. Very much looking forward to seeing you again, my dude. Piloting is when essentially we're in endgame alliance war, or any other thing really, is basically when somebody else plays your account for you, but it's taken very, very seriously by Kabam currently when it comes to endgame alliance war, because there have been several alliances that, you know, have 30 players, but only a few people playing all 30 of those accounts in order to, you know, win those alliance wars. Or hiring mercenaries, people that play MCOC full-time professionally to do it for them. Rip the mercs though, man. They've been going out of business like crazy. Just got my first run of Act 4 done. Congratulations, my friend. Now you just need to push on to the Collector now. Get that Uncollected title. Start doing Uncollected 100% every month, mate, and your roster will grow like crazy. So that's a great shout. Turn my live stream into a drinking game and get wrecked. I feel like that's probably the last thing I need while doing Uncollected 100%. But you're, you know, very welcome to drink along home if you want, Space Wizard. With Vision Age of Ultron, yeah, I think Vision would be quite good for a Mega Red, providing you can play aggressively though. If you can keep that tempo up. Also, you know, the stacks aren't going to apply as fast to him. So yeah, Vision Age of Ultron should be quite good. I saw the kind of symbiote Doctor Strange Black Panther image. I don't really know what to make of it, to be honest, because it does kind of look like a cross between Doctor Strange Black Panther and also Venom as well. So yeah, I'm very intrigued to see exactly what is going to be arriving next month, because it looks like we're going to get a symbiote Howard the Duck and symbiote Doctor Strange Black Panther Venom combo. So yeah, really peculiar one, but it seems pretty cool. I'm looking forward to next month. Like, I'm curious for symbiote difficulty, though. Like, I love kind of good solo challenges. They are one of the my favorite aspects of the game. So yeah, I'm really interested to see exactly how difficult the symbiote level is going to be. I saw one merc on the MCOC community Facebook page that swears what he does is within the terms of service. Well, obviously, he's full of shit and trying to get money out of people. Quite simply. But also, you know, the majority of stuff that you see on the Marvel Contest of Champions community pages on Facebook doesn't, you know, at least from my experience, doesn't tend to be the most accurate or reliable information. Just, yeah, again, just from what I've seen, there's a lot of questionable stuff posted on there. So I think for the best information generally, you can see on. I mean, YouTube is definitely the best way to what is it? Well, one of the best formats to articulate kind of good information, because you can be like, this character's really good, and then show a video of why this character's really good. Or if you're very curious about a certain character and that character's effectiveness, you can, you know, look at a massive archive of all sorts of people, you know, uploading on that character. So yeah, that I've always been, just in terms of like my learning in general and how I like to view information, I've actually never been a huge fan of reading, especially when it comes to news and information and all that stuff, because I feel like it's very, very easy to manipulate words and, you know, put together stuff that isn't necessarily the truth. However, if you can just see a practical video of something taking place, then you can have a much better handle on actually what is occurring. So yeah, basically, video is great, seeing is believing, blah blah blah, all of that rubbish. Don't trust anything you read. And video is just really the perfect format for making a lot of cases for, you know, which characters can do what stuff, and why certain characters might be better and more effective than others. Is anyone other than our parents using Facebook? I believe there to be a 55-year-old age minimum on that website. Well, both of my parents use Facebook. It's very true that, I don't know, like back when I was in school and college, everybody used to use Facebook. A lot of people use Facebook around my age, like my friends, just purely for the messenger and also for creating events. So it's kind of used as a bit of a messenger and a calendar, and for the group chat feature on that. I'm not really too sure if that's commonly done elsewhere, but that's kind of the main place that there's a lot of social communication. What kind of tea do I drink in the morning? PG tips there. Can I buy Seatin Man of Mercs to beat my labyrinth? Unfortunately, you cannot. You gotta get good and do it yourself, my friend. It will make me feel quite a bit better. Oh, Archangel's fantastic, Dan. I could not agree more. Yo! Oh, dude. Champion Nova, best of luck. Fingers crossed trying to get that Emma Frost dupe. She is fantastic, man. I love the character on Awakened. I've really wanted to awaken and rank her up, but at the same time, because I've got such a shortage of, like, gold at the moment, I've been waiting for today's crystal opening that's going to be coming a little bit later, and to see whether or not she is a character that we can get as a 5-star, or if we can awaken her so we can avoid using a gem. Right, there we go, Civil Warrior, straight in the bin there, boys. I learned HTML using MySpace. Life lessons there, my friend. Hey, Seatin, if I give you all my bank account details, will I give you a 7-star Batman? No, but I will spend all of your money on virtual Marvel characters. If you do want to send across your bank details, that'd be appreciated. Morning, we're making moves today. We certainly are, Professor. I need to get it to a state where after New York Comic Con we can do like another double 6-star crystal opening for the free-to-play main account. I'm dying to get more 6-star champions, man. I'm interested to see who the third 6-star as well is going to be on the free-to-play. Oh, I forgot that this is the friggin' aspect of Warpath, right? Okay, so we need to be well, we want to try and bait out the special. No, that's fine. Yeah, dead. Sorted. Not too bad. If you pull her as 5-star, give us big reaction. I'll give you a legitimate reaction of however I'm feeling at the time, but I'll be proper chuffed, man, if I get a Mega Red or Emma Frost as a 5-star. Oh, thank you very much, Sensei. Imagine if Kabam released an item called Symbiote Sample, which would allow you to bind that item with any character in MTOC, transforming the appearance of the character and boosting their abilities. I mean, that does sound a little too good. A little too good there, my friend. Can I beat a Mega Red for you? I can't, I'm afraid, but you might be able to beat him for yourself if you get good at the video game. A Mega Red's not too bad. Just bait the special one. Easy game, easy life. Bring a heal block character, or a character that can deal a lot of physical damage. But he is a little bit of a pain in the ass if you go into that fight unprepared. No bleed champions though. I wish I was in better health for the start of the month so we could have made some detailed Emma Frost and Omega Red guides. Right, there we go. Let's get BP down. Sword lads. Oh, best of luck, Ivan. Can I beat Atromix? Oh no, Atromix would beat me both in terms of Marvel Contest of Champions and in terms of real life. Atromix has this thing on his person. He's this mod called Muscle, Epic Gains. Unfortunately, I lack any of that. I have a little bit of sarcasm, I'm a little bit of a gobby shit sometimes, but really those are only the attributes that I have to face Atromix, and his muscle in the majority of real life circumstances definitely would outmatch my gobby shiteness. So yeah, basically Atromix is the winner. That's it, really. Right, sword boys. Should I take a 5-star Yondu to rank 3 or 4-star Vision to rank 5? Depends what you're trying to do next, I would say, and which character is going to be more valuable to you. If you've got a use for the Vision, maybe the Vision. But if you really like the Yondu and need him for... I guess he's not really that great for Omega Red, actually. But yeah, I'd say probably the Vision. Probably the Vision is the way to go. The magical muscle. I know it's far too overpowered in my opinion. Just don't stand a chance. And I'm spending far too much time making incredibly mediocre Marvel Contest of Champions videos and playing video games that I unfortunately do not have enough time to accrue this muscle at the moment. But I don't know, maybe one day we might get super hench and super stacked and we can be a buff ting. But unfortunately that day is not today, ladies and gentlemen. Right, well, let's go for a special 2. Let's send this. Well, that was a little bit sloppy, but he died and we didn't, so that's fine, boys. That's fine. Can I beat Atromix in MCOC? Probably not either, my friend. He's probably still a better player than I am. I would assume. Do I ever see yourself getting a full team of 6-star God tier characters? I mean, it all depends how long I play this game. Really, eventually, it's well within the realm of possibility. As you know, we move into next year in Act 6, I imagine 6-star champions going to become significantly more available. So yeah, eventually, I assume anything is possible. But will that be anywhere in the near future? No. In the distant future? Maybe. So we got that going on. And I do apologise if you just heard a ping. That was not your Facebook. That was mine in the background. I forgot to close the Facebook tab by the sound of it. Oh, mate. Sick. Special on Massacre there. Yeah, got everything we needed to. Right, let's go for one more. Win that fight, and let's just go ahead and just mute those notifications. Apologies for the disturbance. Hench. Are you not familiar with the word hench? Hench just means large, man. Like henchmen. You know, have you've heard that? I assume you've heard that expression. Henchman. But hench means, you know, muscular, big. Get some henchmen, a little bit of muscle going on there. I believe hench is just referred... I feel like it just means large, right? To the best of my knowledge. I don't know, I haven't read a dictionary. Just use it in the context of referring to largeness. Can I beat Legacy? I probably can't beat Legacy. Legacy is definitely a better player than myself. So yeah, I mean, if you're coming to this channel to watch the best player, you've definitely come to the wrong place, because I'm not the best MCOC player, but I'm alright, you know, I can throw off a few hits now and again, get some parries. A buff ting equals hench. Is that the... I don't feel like that's the Oxford dictionary definition. I don't even know if hench is in the dictionary. Oh, Atomic, dude, I'm glad you enjoyed it this morning. Hope you're doing well today, mate. Always a pleasure to see you on the live stream. Oh, my goodness. I do apologise, ladies and gentlemen, but it is getting incredibly warm in this studio. It must be all of these perfect combos that we're firing off that are heating it up. So yeah, I'm just going to quickly turn on my AC unit. It's a little bit cooler, actually, because I thought we'd get the summer months out of the way. But your boy is sweating a little bit there. I have heard of henchmen. I don't know. Let me actually just check the definition. Define hench. Let's see if it's there. Strong, fit, and having well-developed muscles. That is the definition of hench, my friend. The more you know, David. The more you know. Knowledge is power, I guess. Okay, let's go for mono kill with Luke Cage here. Right, so we want these friggin'... Oh, we banged down okay intercept there. A couple of stacks of exhaustion. Let's try and bait out a special one if we can. Right, I just want to get him against the wall before we throw a heavy attack. Bait out special 2, another 5 combo. And this motto is straight in the bin, lads. The Doodle guy is Does your ability to comment on the live stream extend to can you beat insert other YouTuber here? The answer is probably no. I'm terrible in comparison. I am by far one of the biggest scrubs in the MCOC YouTube community. But I'm okay, man. I'm okay in the wider spectrum. But the point is, man, there are better YouTubers than myself when it comes to actually playing the game. You know, I'm just a little bit of a sarcastic goof, so some people, you know, occasionally enjoy my videos for that, and I am incredibly blessed that they do. Right. Oh, sick Dormammu takedown there. LC getting it in. Oh, I don't believe I am. I'm not overly fussed about joining any more line chats though, Atomic, man. I've got so many. I can barely keep up with my Discord and line chats as it is, if I'm perfectly honest, my dude. Ah, it might be an English term there. It's one of those things. I remember like being at Coachella, and I'd just be, you know, talking about all sorts of stuff, and people would be like, "Oh, what does that word mean?" Or I should have noted down some more of them, but I just remember having to constantly explain what certain words or phrases meant. Can I beat Wild Milk at 27? No, nobody can, man. He's way too good. Seatin can beat me. I must admit, I will take that, the real deal. I don't know. I actually haven't seen too much real gameplay recently, so who knows, my friend. Oh, Invincible is significantly better than me. I think, you know, the point I'm trying to make is that I don't claim ever to be the best player, apart from when I'm being sarcastic. I've just, you know, done some sort of like terrible matchup or incredibly clutch one, or I've actually played near perfectly. I'm kind of, when it comes to endgame players, like Mr. Slightly Average, maybe a bit above average there. Oh no, I thought we were going to get him down there. All mistakes were made. Right, we still didn't die though, so it's all good. Is Infinity War Winter Soldier coming out? Not to the best of my knowledge. Maybe there might Infinity War sequel? Who knows? I'm hoping to get Stormbreaker Thor from that though. But then we're also going to have another Spider-Man movie next year. Hopefully going to get like Iron Spider, Mysterio. That'd be really good to see as well. Hey mate, don't I think Venompool should get a buff? Oh yeah, I would love to see Venompool get a buff as well. But it's one of those things, if there are a lot of characters that Kabam would like to buff, but they don't have the time for full reworks on a lot of them. So hopefully, I don't know, they're getting around to a little bit more this year. I think they did a tremendous job with the Luke Cage and Red Hulk buff, and I think they are, from what I've seen so far, doing a really, really good job with the Venom and Carnage buffs. Both of those characters look so much fun to play. So yeah, I'm interested to see what additional stuff comes of the character buffs. But again, there are so many characters that I would love to see. Oh, this is the health swapping path, right? Okay, we need to be a little bit careful on this one, boys. A little bit careful on this one. Can I beat Seatin, Man of RNG? I don't think anybody can. He is clearly one of the most skilled and talented players that we ever have in this game. Oh, thank you very much for the kind words, Waleed. Right, let's get this Punisher down as much as we can. I need to be careful of the health swap, actually. So I wasn't looking at these nodes. I've just been very blasé about everything so far. Okay, so that's my health ball, so I don't want to hit into this one. I want to wait for that to go away. And then maybe go for a cheeky intercept after this. Oh, not too bad at all, boys. If I could pick the next character to buff, who would I choose? Who who would I choose? I don't know. Who do I think has really cool animations? I'm just trying to... I'd like a... Speaking of Joe Fixit, Magneto. I think Magneto, actually, is one character I would really like to see a good amount of justice be done to. So yeah, I think Magneto or Deadpool X-Force. Either one of those would be pretty damn good. I feel like Archangel is rubbish for this node. He's about to change the health. Okay, no, he's... right. Oh, man. I should have just gone Medusa there again. I don't know why I went for Archangel. Oh, okay, we got Mephisto now. It's a bit of a YOLO. Oh no! So friggin' close, lads. Oh my goodness. Right, okay. Come on, just swap. Just swap and bleed. There we go, boys. See? I love that node, man. Whoa! What a recovery! Who needs health potions when you've got a small amount of tactic that somehow kind of worked? Yeah, we'll take that one. See, when is the next tier list coming? At the start of next month, just before New York Comic Con, probably. I want to see if the Venom and Carnage buffs are going through, but I'll do it probably right at the start of October. It's going to be the introduction of Omega Red and Emma Frost on the next one. Okay, right. It's Jane Foster's health pool that I'm nuking into at the moment. There we go. Sketchy, boys. You are that. You're very right. You're very right on that one. It looked like yeah, I did balls it up, John. Well, you know, right at the we did have the Mephisto regeneration, so I didn't fully balls it up. It was just, you know, some recovery there. Tree, could you just stop spamming drink in chat? That would be appreciated. If you want to bring anything constructive or interesting, instead of just typing drink every 10 seconds. I'm excited for the symbiote event. I bloody am, my friend. It looks fantastic. We did a bit of a video talking about it yesterday. Yeah, it looks really, really good. And I'm very interested to see the symbiote difficulty as well. And the rewards associated with it. Like, the rewards, again, if they're beyond Uncollected, man, Uncollected has some fat boy rewards. I think the symbiote event is kind of a way of testing the difficulty for an event, difficulty beyond Uncollected, to see how we manage now. And kind of get a bit of an idea of whether or not the player base is ready for the next stage. But yeah, I will stream it. I need to get everything in order and ready for as soon as when that event goes live. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Hey, what's up, Ted Feds? Dude, hope you're doing well, man. Enjoyed our little chat the other night on your live stream. It's a good time, man. Hope you're doing well today. See, man, I've been surprised at myself. You know, I always am. We can sometimes pull it out of the bag, man. Get some sick gameplay going on. But this hood has Mesmerize, so by the off chance that you haven't already done this yet, for Mesmerize, we only really want to attack into this hood while he is stunned. Or we can gamble a little bit. And he's not. Okay, we didn't get the stun there, unfortunately. Are we going to balls it? Let's go for the kill, man. There we go. Who needs Archangel? Dude, I'm hearing MGK is coming with a diss track on you. How will I respond? I mean, if you go from Eminem to a 23-year-old man who plays video games in his parents' garden, in terms of your diss track career, I would say that's quite a substantial step down. It probably isn't going to be the best move for Machine Gun Kelly if he is coming at me with a diss track. How will I respond? Depends how good the diss track is, really. So we'll have to see what's up. In 2017-16, I said Luke Cage was one of the worst champions. I mean, that's because he was. Earlier this year, he received a buff which made him substantially better. So, yes, that's the story in Balamori. Wouldn't you like to know? True Strike disables Mesmerize, correct. That is correct to the best of my knowledge, because Mesmerize is categorized as an evade. So yeah, True Strike should bypass that. Seatin would destroy MGK, I would spit some crazy bars, some rhymes, would be fantastic. Seatin says, hey, doesn't respond to us, how rude, man, unfollow you, bye. Okay. Great. I'm sorry that you lack the appreciation that there are several hundred people in chat and that I am constantly responding to absolutely everybody that I can. But unfortunately, if you are deprived of Daddy's attention and feel the need to get it from me, then I cannot give you that level of emotional support, my friend. So yeah, I would suggest seeking out your father or maybe a counselor. Do I think rank 5-star rank for X23 would be good for the lab room? She wouldn't be too bad, yeah. She'd get the job done, essentially, Dylan. Yeah, not the best option, not the worst option either. Like, it would could be a viable option. I think some people have done X23 labyrinth kills, to the best of my knowledge. So if you just have a little bit of a YouTube, you should hopefully be able to find some gameplay of her in Labyrinth of Legends. I'm just saying, man, I read some, like, incredibly, like, peculiar comments. There was this comment on what was it? My video earlier, the pilot one, and it said, you know, I was just kind of having a little bit of a read through, and it was just like, fuck you. And I was like, oh, I don't really know why this person doesn't like me. So I just responded with the letter Y, and they were like, I'm so sorry, Seatin, I just didn't like you because you didn't accept my friend request in Marvel Contest of Champions, and then sent me about like 20 additional messages being like, add me, Seatin, respond, why are you not responding? Seatin, where are you? Why are you not responding? Seatin, hello? I hate you. Oh my gosh, fuck you, you're such a dick, you're the worst. I'm like, I don't have the time. I don't have the time to be your dad. I'm so incredibly sorry. I really wish I did. I really wish that your dad had given you more attention, but unfortunately I cannot fulfill that fathering role for you. And I feel tremendously sad about that. But you need to go out in the world and find a fatherly figure, or a friend, or anybody, and stop spamming my fucking comment section. Yo, sup Seatin, I fortunately pulled a Quake after pulling Old Man Logan and Spider-Gwen. However, I don't really know how to use her. Any guides on her? I've got a Champion of the Day video on Quake, going back, talking about how to do the Quake style, but I'm trying to think of like YouTubers that play Quake really, really well. I don't know, I'd have a look around on YouTube, man, and try and find some really good Quake gameplay. I'm sure there's plenty of it out there. But yeah, have a bit of a look. Father, man of angst. That's very true as well. Oh, you can't trade Captain America Infinity War as a 3-star for a 5-star Archangel. Unfortunately, it doesn't work like that, Jedi. Ah, who knows, Professor? Who knows? Well, you know, I'm just being perfectly honest. See, amount of fluent French. I wish I learned a little bit of French in school, but I don't really remember a huge amount of it. Would only serve to embarrass myself if I was to attempt to speak any of the French language right now. Right, let's tear into Sentinel. What's that? Apparently, Yeet and Analyzer have some quite good Quake gameplay, as a heads up for the person who's looking for it. And they're both tremendous players, so sure. Definitely have a look at those two, because they're probably quite a bit better than me. Okay, we got a bit of hurt. Let's go for Archangel. Oh, thank you very much, UMD. Appreciate it. Well, I'm just surprised that it's after everything, it still continued to go on, because they were Kabam. They did lay it out quite clearly that they were going to take piloting substantially more seriously with the start of this season. So it surprised me that the alliances that took the risk and attempted to call their bluff. But yeah, with those bans, man, those alliances, they're just out of the season, really. Having, like, a good majority of their core banned, by the look of it from some of the screenshots that I've seen. So, oh, always a fun time, boys. Hey Seatin, how have you much Hella gameplay? You know, I've actually got, I recorded a little bit of Hella gameplay. I'm still not the best at playing Hella, though, but I've got a kill. It's somewhere in my archive. I probably need to record another one. Best I've done with a 550 Hella, 4-star, 74 hits on Winter Soldier. 74 hits. I didn't get mullered, though. I got mullered at the start. I missed a few heavy attacks, but 74 hits is the best I've done on Winter Soldier with my 4-star Hella. I've got a few kills that were like 80 to 90 hits as well, but Hella's really, really difficult to play, and you need to have kind of a good understanding of, what is it, when characters are going to go in for heavy attacks. So there's such a high skill count to playing Hella, but she is really crazy. And there's such like, the amount of people that can play Hella really, really well, I could probably count on my fingers. There's, you know, she's one of the most difficult champions to really, really master. But with that cosmic synergy, man, she is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. So yeah, that's some of the craziest stuff that I've got from Hella. But I want to do some more videos on her in the future. But yeah, she's bloody difficult, man. It's all good, Doodle. I've already acknowledged your apology one time. Chill out, my friend. Seatin, did I say a 5-star Bishop? I've actually got a 6-star level up coming up for Bishop Give Me a Beer. So as soon as I get a little bit more gold on the main account, because we currently only have about 300,000, so I need to, get my ass into gear and grind a little bit more arena, in all honesty, to sort that one out. But as soon as we have that, yes, some more Bishop gameplay is going to be coming. Let's try and get some neurotoxins while we can. I'm surprised that we've got this many debuffs on Taskmaster, actually. Right, sword lads, straight in the bin. She needs unstoppable or indestructible buff. She needs something like that. But yeah, there's very small tweaks that could be made to Hella to make her a really, really crazy character. I feel like having the Red Skull thing of maybe being able to hold it infinitely would make Hella one of the best characters in the game for very, very high skill-based players. But yeah, Hella can be nuts, man. Nuts if played very, very well, but she's so close to impossible to consistently play well, or at least you'd have to have a skill cap way beyond the average Marvel Contest of Champions player. But hey, some people do, and some people really enjoy it. If you'd like Quake's Evade as well, that would be really good. Either Quake's Evade on the heavy attack charge, that would be another thing that would excel her to crazy stuff. Oh, thank you very much, The Real Deal. Dude, absolute mad love to you, my friend. Massively appreciate the super chat. Hope you're doing well in California there. Seeing a smash for Uncollected, I mean, we've been making waves so far today. It's been going quite well. No, I agree, Steven. Yeah, having that evade that Quake had would be awesome. But yeah, I want to get some really sick hella gameplay from some top tier players. I've seen some really good stuff. And I wouldn't mind getting her as a 6-star character. But there are obviously characters that I prefer, like Corvus and Domino and Captain America Infinity War. And Iron Man and Sabretooth. There's quite a few up there. But Sabretooth, especially with that, I think it's the new Omega Red synergy, has just got even better, man. Sabretooth is definitely one to keep an eye on, I reckon. It's going to have some very interesting uses, potentially, when it comes to Act 6. Hey, what is up? Adil, hope you're doing well. Symbiote is a Howard, is really? There is going to be a symbiote version of Howard the Duck by the look of it next month, Carlos. Seems a bit of an interesting character. Gonna wait till we see the character in action to judge, but I feel like he seems quite fun and quite badass, and I'm down for it, mate. I'm down. I know some people are like, let's have Riot, but you know, each their own, man. We've all got a personal preference of stuff that we'd like to see, but I do not mind a symbiote version of Howard the Duck. He looks pretty badass. Have I seen the Dark Phoenix trailer? Yeah, I watched it earlier this morning. It seemed alright. I haven't like ever like properly hated any of the X-Men films. They've just never been anything that I've, you know, I've walked away from like certain films. A lot of Marvel ones recently, like the Deadpool movies, and Thor Ragnarok and Infinity War and like Ant-Man and the Wasp, and being like, damn, that was such a good film, man. Like really enjoying it. Just coming out the cinema beaming. Well, maybe not in Avengers Infinity War, but I was a little bit broken for a bit after that. But you know, on reflection, it was such an incredible movie, man. It was so good. I feel like the X-Men ones, they've been okay, but nothing too tremendous there. So yeah, I just want X-Men in the MCU, really. But I don't know if Dark Phoenix is kind of rounding everything up. But it looked okay. It certainly looked a lot better than the New Mutants, which looked awful in terms of its trailer. It looked like a low-budget horror film. Tell us what the weirdest comments you've ever received on my YouTube videos. Can't really think of super weird comments. I read so much stuff on a daily basis. As if you ever get like above 100,000 subscribers on YouTube, you're gonna read everything people could possibly say about you all day, every day. So you know, I'll wake up to comments on videos and it'll be like, Seatin, you're such a insert curse words here, you're the worst person, all of these personal attacks about my character, you know, all sorts of stuff. But by the very same merit, there'll be tons of incredibly lovely comments as well, just saying how much people enjoy videos and they're a big fan of the channel and all that stuff. But it's one of those things, kind of being in the position of reading comments. I find you always have a little bit of a bias to tilt towards looking for the negative stuff. But yeah, I don't know. I kind of got to a point where I don't really give a crap, to be honest, for the majority of stuff that I read, just because I know that while there are quite a few subscribers that have been, you know, subscribed to the channel for 2 years and know me quite well, pretty much nobody on YouTube in the comment section knows me very well and knows a lot about my character and a lot about, you know, who I am offline as well. And, you know, basically kind of knows me on, you know, that very kind of like deep and personal level. So, like, I don't really get offended by anything, because I'm like, oh, the average person, they've just seen this video, they're like, oh man, this guy's a bit of a dick because he's playing video games, getting paid for a living, or maybe, quite frankly, I just don't like his face. I don't like the way he talks. Just gonna be like, screw this dude. It's fair play. Absolute fair play to you boys. Oh, exactly, you know, I'm not overly fussed about it. I'm incredibly used to it by now. But it's just one of those things that is always relatively relentless when it comes to being an online personality. But, and, you know, when I first started off in my first, like, 6 months of YouTube, there'd be certain, like, comments and stuff that would, like, really, really get to me. But just over time, you just get a thicker skin, you learn how to deal with stuff, you just give less and less of a shit progressively. And, yeah, that's it. You know, I kind of look at it, what's the mental analogy that I always like to use is that if I'm in a room with 100 people and 90 out of those 100 people don't think I'm a complete dick and want to, you know, tolerate me, that's a great ratio. And usually on, you know, YouTube comment sections, it's something like a, you know, 95% of people will be like, oh, love your video, Seatin, you're an alright lad. And, you know, somewhere between 1 and 5%, depending on how much of a rapscallion I've been, will be like, fuck you, Seatin, you're the worst, abhorrent human being, and I completely hate you. You're terrible, and everything you do is awful, and you don't deserve your subscribers, Seatin, and you're ugly, and you're never going to get laid, and all of that stuff. Despite all of that being incredibly untrue, because I know deep down I am quite a handsome man, and I've known that for 8 years. And I'm especially, my handsomeness is enhanced by alcohol and the darkness, which are two things that always go incredibly well in my favour. But to be honest, I don't have, well, I don't know, for some reason my girlfriend seems to think I'm a little bit handsome. I think I have kind of cute from certain angles, but handsome has never been something duly associated. Yo, what is up, Cade? Hope you're doing well, mate. Oh, I'm incredibly pasty white as well. I am pretty much milk-coloured. It's alright, it's just kind of one of the things of the internet, is that behind anonymity, I don't know how to, gosh, pronounce that word, I've completely forgotten it. But basically, when people are anonymous, they will say a lot more stuff than they would be willing to say if their identity was not anonymous. It's essentially the thing there, or if somebody believes they are playing a certain role, they will go above and beyond to say all sorts of wonderful stuff. Yo, Seatin, we need gym vlogs. I would actually need to go to the gym in order to be able to vlog it. So that is going to be a tentative no from now. But hey, maybe at some point in the future I might become one of those people. But I feel like if I went to the gym, it would be for a deep level of self-improvement and not to showcase my very small amount of muscle mass to the online population via incredibly dull videos, I would assume, but I'm not too sure. maybe one day. Sentry or Void? Oh, definitely Void out of those two characters, man. Oh, we are. I always feel like Archangel is just like whipping up a tornado of pain. Oh no, I was looking to get a cheeky heavy attack there. Fortunately, I missed that opportunity. That's got to be it, Timothy. I mean, the shadows do significantly enhance all of my physical features. I can personally confirm this. Who introduced me to MCOC? What introduced me to Marvel Contest of Champions? I don't know, it was, I initially found the game, I think via like an advert on Facebook or something, and then I played it for a couple of days, and then I was like, oh, this game's alright, but there wasn't much to it at the time, and I had like just started off my last job that I was in. So I didn't have, you know, a huge amount of time for gaming because I was very kind of career focused at that point. And then I kind of put the game down for, what was it, something like 14 months? And then I picked it up. After watching Deadpool 2, I really wanted to play Deadpool. So I saw a Deadpool advert. I was like, oh, I'll re-download this game. And then I was like, oh, damn, there's like a lot more that's been added to this game. Because when I first played it, it had only been out for like a couple of months, I think. So it was very, very early days. And there was, you know, just absolute bare bones to the game. It was so difficult to get any characters. So they had significantly improved it in the 14-month period. And yeah, then it just, it really stuck with me. Like, I just could not get enough of Marvel Contest of Champions. I was playing it all of the time, and then it got to a point where, you know, by this point, I was so incredibly bored of my previous job, that I wanted to move on and also look at ways that I could, start another YouTube career. I was like, oh, not many people are making videos for this game. Potentially I could do some video guides and stuff. And here we are today. So that's essentially it. Reaction to top bands. The whales have been beached. Some of them certainly have, my friend. But hashtag not all whales. There are definitely some good whales out there that would never account share because they're too incredibly scared of, getting their account banned. And I certainly do not blame them as well. But that is a 10 out of 10 comment there. And Ryusi, thank you very much for the super chat, my dude. I see him. What was the best way to get a 4-star Awakening Gem for a level 34? So we have a guide on the channel to how to get 4-star Awakening Gems. They're mainly kind of nestled in the endgame content. So yeah, the Awakening Gems are a little bit of a way away. I'd check out that video, see if it helps you. But I assume at your level, you're probably not going to have too many Awakening Gems in reach. So yeah, just look at a video maybe called The Progression Path and figure out how you can get deeper into Marvel Contest of Champions so that you can get access to more of those. But yeah, maybe those two videos are going to be quite helpful for you. When I started MCOC, there were no event quests. Damn, I don't even remember. When I returned, there was event quest in MCOC. I think they had just debuted. It was a few months after I returned. They had Master for the very, very first time, because I remember that being one of the things that that I did in my first like month and a bit of doing YouTube. Was covering Master and like watching Yeet's live stream. Because I think the first ever Master event was, I think it was the Nightcrawler and Beast one, the month where those characters were released. It's ages ago, man. Then, actually, how long did it take after that? From Master to Uncollected, it took, would that have been a year? Was it a year? Approximately a year, I believe, from Master to Uncollected. Or was it a little bit later than that? I think it was a year and a bit from the release of Master to Uncollected. But yeah, I feel like we're not really super far away from like another level of difficulty, because I feel like there needs to be something slightly above Uncollected at the moment. And next month we are getting that. We are getting Symbiote, but again, they have confirmed that it's only going to be for 1 month, this Symbiote one. But I believe with the introduction of Act 6, there is going to be something akin to the, you know, the Uncollected title, where you will get something that permanently unlocks, you know, this higher mode of difficulty and all the rewards associated with it. And then I think most players are just going to focus on like stuff like Uncollected and also whatever that difficulty turns out to be every single month. So yeah, we'll have to see what happens, of course. But I feel like the last couple of months, I've almost had like no motivation to do Master at all. I just don't really care for it anymore. But I'm very glad the, the unlock key is being permanently removed. Something I forgot to mention in yesterday's video, because they announced it, I think, later with the like, very brief, here's what's happening next month. They're permanently removing the master keys, so you no longer need to do heroic. Absolutely fantastic change, very, very long overdue. Super chuffed to see that one. So yeah, really looking forward to that. Oh, right, boys. Does X23 need Deep Wounds fully maxed out? She doesn't need it. but it helps quite a bit. It helps any bleed character quite a lot, the deep wound. It's kind of the icing on the cake. Oh, did I miss a super chat? My apologies on that one. Feel a little bit caught up, chatting an awful lot of nonsense. Now we... There we go, boys. Right, we're back. I'm sorry about that. I kind of knew. I saw out of the corner of my eye just chat going a million miles per hour. And whenever it's going a million miles per hour, either something is happening in the background or my microphone is off. So yeah, unfortunately my skills are too late that we seem to knock the microphone. Mistakes were made, boys. Mistakes were made. But we are hopefully back. Oh my goodness. Right, well, I'm glad that we've resolved that issue. It always feels super embarrassing whenever I do something like that. But it's fantastic to hear that we are coming in loud and clear now. I forgot what I was talking about. I was talking about how fun and interactive Ice Phoenix was, and Icemen are in general. Yeah, I was just saying how I hate mechanics that are like, hey, the fight's just started. Here's damage. Have it. No healing associated with it as well. Like, I don't mind the node that's like take damage and heal it back, but with stuff like Ice Phoenix and also that boss rush Iceman, like, it's just not very fun when, you know, you make a mistake, you die, and then it's like, oh, okay, I have to revive up and also use all of my potions as well. Especially because potions are so crap. You know, they barely touch the sides is maybe the expression there when it comes to healing certain characters up. So, Ice Phoenix and that boss rush Iceman were so lame, man. I was not a huge fan at all of either one of those. But I don't really like stacked Icemen in general. But they've done there have been quite a few characters this year. We've had Corvus, Sabretooth, Emma Frost. I think there's like another one or two. I don't know if Infinity War Iron Man is also immune to Cold Snap. I forgot that one. But I know at least those three characters are completely immune to Cold Snap, so we've got that. Resonate with Luke Cage thoughts. Yo, Liam, thank you very much. I imagine that'd be quite a nice mastery for Luke Cage to have. A nice to have, but I don't think it's in any way necessary. But if you are a diehard Luke Cage player, then maybe it is one to go for, my friend, because that would, you know, benefit Luke Cage and Void quite nicely, I would imagine. If you're running Luke Cage, Void, and Elektra, might be the way to go. But I'm just personally not too much of a fan of super kind of niche builds like that. But yeah, it all depends what points you have knocking about and what you'd like to invest in, really. Right, I saw a lot of messages move out of the corner of my eye. I thought it was my microphone for a second, but we're all good, man. We're all good. Oh, yes, I did. Hiking Josh. When I first upgraded to the X, because it was so much bigger than the 7, it took me like a couple of weeks to adjust to playing on it, because it was a bit bigger. So yeah, that's definitely a problem I had, man. I was struggling to like get combos and also throw special attacks, but it did correct itself over time, and I got so incredibly comfortable playing on the X, and now the XS Max is a little bit bigger. I have made a few mistakes on this one, but once I got used to the X, it was tremendously better. So yeah, just something to bear in mind if you are, for anybody really, if you are thinking of upgrading to the X, or just kind of a bigger device in general, it does take a little bit of time to adjust if you are a quite hardcore MCOC player. I think it's just because the phone's a bit bigger, and you're used to playing on a smaller device. I think it's something like that, right? Okay, yeah. Iron Man Infinity War is immune to Cold Snap, confirmed. Cheers, boys. So yeah, there have been quite a few counters. And, you know, you can get, if you need a counter to Iceman now, well, it's maybe a little bit late to grind for Sabretooth in Arena right now. So you might want to hold off to Corvus. But yeah, there are plenty of characters that have been coming up in Arena that are counters to not Infinity War, Iron Man, Iceman, if you do need one. I think I'm going to go for the special 3 on Agent Venom. Probably bail the special 2 and see if we can get the stun to land. Right. Perfect. Oh! Not too shabby, boys. I'll take that one. I think I did. Was that Cam's one shot of like a 565 on the beta? Wasn't too bad. I think a lot of 565 characters can one shot on Mega Red though. Just not too many people have attempted. I'm kind of a little bit tempted to try Domino, maybe at some point. If the bleed's stuck, could potentially do it there. And it might stick with the ability accuracy reduction, but depends on the luck, I assume. Have I noticed the 1% HP bug? You do combos to finish, sometimes throw special and the enemy does not die. I haven't noticed that bug, I must say. It might be against certain matchups, because certain characters like Gwenpool can't die from special attacks. I'm just trying to think, but if there is like a legitimate bug, the best way to get it fixed is to make sure that you're like recording, or if you know how to replicate it, you're seeing it quite a bit. Press the record button and then just post it on like Reddit or the forums, and that way developers and other players can pick it up. But I must admit I haven't seen it myself. But again, there are characters that have some kind of cheat death mechanics like Punisher, Gwenpool, so there might be a few character interactions that you might not have been aware of that might be causing that. You know, I'm just trying to think of logical reasons why somebody wouldn't die on 1%, and there are a few of them in the bank. Thoughts on Captain America Infinity War? I think he's fantastic, man. A lot of very, very good uses for that character. When does the Carnage update go live? We're not too sure yet. It might be with the next patch. It might be a bit after that, but we are going to have to see. I'm glad you enjoyed the pilots video this morning, fan. What do we want to do? Yeah, okay, let's go for Rocket here. Reply me, bro, C, and I commented 30 times. Well, you know, I usually like to comment to people that want to bring something of substance and interest to the argument, instead of people that are like, C, and I keep on commenting, why are you not replying to me? C, and Dad, please give me attention, Dad. So yeah, I mean, I'm very, very happy to respond to as many messages as possible, but my purpose is not to validate the existence of yourself, unfortunately. Do I know what happened to Juice Wolf? To the best of my knowledge, Juice Wolf got banned for purchasing fraudulent units or exploiting some sort of unit bug. I think it was actually exploiting some sort of unit bug that was linked into the first beta, or the beta for Mystic Dispersion actually. But I'm not too sure if that's 100% accurate. It was never confirmed. But around that time, we heard that a content creator was banned for exploiting, and Juice Wolf, his account disappeared, and so did he. So it seemed a little bit of a coincidence. Maybe a bit too convenient there. I'm glad you got a good chuckle out of that, Anna. Do I have a guilty pleasure champion I enjoy using? Who do I really... I like Netflix Daredevil. I really wish Netflix Daredevil did a lot more damage. If for every stack of armor break he had like 20% more attack, that would be a fab time. I would really appreciate that. Yo, what is up, Storm Chaser? My dude, hope you're doing well today, man. Shout out to California. Hope you're having a fantastic time, and the weather over there is as beautiful as it always seems to be. And also Derek 2K, what is up, my man? Pleasure to see you on the stream. Hope you're doing well today. Yeah, I'm really interested to see how big the turnout is going to be for Marvel Contest of Champions at NYCC this year. I am a little bit... I just feel like it's going to be so packed. But I feel like it's going to be crazy as well. Crazy good fun, and I'm very much looking forward to it. But going to be maybe a lot of standing about, chatting, an awful lot of rubbish, but... should be a fun time, man. I reckon Thursday's going to be crazy. Thursday was so packed last year, and this year, interested to see what happens. I look way too happy for the Juice ban. I mean, Juice, I can't say that I was sad to see him banned, in all honesty. Just because of the complete 180 that he did on myself. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie, man. I actually got like a little bit hurt by Juice, man. Juice was such an avid, supporter of the channel, and he was kind of at that level where he's on like every live stream, and I had him on like line and stuff, and I kind of, honestly, I considered him a friend, man. I legitimately did, and then like just one day he's just not talking to me, and then I get all these messages, these like chatting shit about me online for, you know, the whole like Valentine's Day fiasco and stuff like that. And I'm like, you know, Valentine's Day fiasco maybe, you know, wasn't my finest hour. But I don't think it was anything like too bad. I think, you know, I'm still of the belief that I just wanted a night off from Marvel Contest of Champions, and that it was fairly reasonable at the time. But obviously, you know, kind of backfired, and just for somebody that was so close to me and I considered a friend kind of turn their back on me and then immediately start chatting shit was just a little bit like, oh man, feelings a little bit hurt. But we built a bridge and got over it, ladies and gentlemen, and the wonderful Dick of Karma came round to slap him in the face. So yeah, win-win really. What's my dream team? I don't know, MCOC at the moment. Corvus. Corvus. Just 10 Corvuses would be my dream team. Oh, sorry, I got a bit distracted there. Thought there was a fly going into my glass of water. Oh, I know. I've certainly learned that over my entire YouTube career, Brian. It's got to have incredibly thick skin. Oh, B. Daniels, very much looking forward to seeing yourself at New York Comic Con, my friend. MCOC controversies are what keep me going in this game, to be honest. It's absolutely fair play, mate. It's alright. Oh, of course I am, Lim. Don't think I've tried to mask that fact at all. I'm inviting you to have dinner with me. I do appreciate the offer. I'm going to pass, though. But thank you very much for the invitation. I certainly do appreciate it. What's the most effective way to get ISO? Grind every single 4-star character that you possibly can, and then just grind all the 4 stars you can, and keep on grinding all the characters you can. It's basically it, because as soon as you get 4-star champions and start duplicating them, that's where you get the really, really big stacks of ISO from. So that is the way to solve your problem, is do Arena until you hate your existence, or just take it casually if you want, and try and get all the 4-star champions you can. But yeah, Arena is unfortunately the answer to a lot of resource-related problems when it comes to golden ISO, outside of some of the big piles of static rewards that can be offered in stuff like the monthly event quests. You want to throw off a special too? Right, fantastic. Should be enough. Hey, what's up, KWDG? I got a 4-star Cap Infinity War for a premium. Unfortunately, wasn't able to duplicate him from the Login Crystal, so now he's 440 and part of my top team. Any advice? I must say, I'm not the most familiar and skilled Captain America World War II player, but I think Dark Zodiac as well has a bit of a guide on Captain America Infinity War, but there are also quite a few really good top-tier Alliance War videos for Captain America Infinity War out there. So yeah, just have a little bit of a search around on YouTube. Unfortunately, I'm not the most savvy with the character, but yeah, I've seen some sick stuff, man. It's a lot on kind of getting those charges from the block and using them to rain down some rather crazy levels of damage. Okay, let's go for the heavies, and also, yeah, KWG, thank you very much for the super chat there. And also I got a super chat from B Daniels as well. Dude, let me just quickly finish off this Magneto, and then I will give you the attention that you deserve, my dude. Let's go for special 2, heavy attack. Oh, sorted, boys. So I'm thinking Trinity with Heimdall and Hela Synergy going to be my initial clear in Labyrinth. I think it's going to work great from the testing I've done. Yeah, I mean, that could be quite interesting. I think, what is it? What's Hela going to bring to that? Oh yeah, Hela brings the attack bonus, right? No, I think that's going to be slightly better than bringing like Cyclops and Magneto, and also gives you that additional cheap death as well if you do happen to mess up. So I imagine that Hela and Heimdall combo is going to be really, really juicy. But that's also a really, really good point about kind of the future. Instead of getting, I don't know if it depends if you've got the Trinity like Stark and Blade at rank 4. Sorry, rank 5, then it should be fine, but I know for certain characters you do need, like, sometimes that Cyclops and Magneto synergy just to extend the base attack, and that's, like, a really good shout for when you don't need to extend the base attack, because you've got a rank 5 character. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, let's go for a run at Emma Frost, and see how this turns out to be. I think we'll get just before Emma Frost, and then I'm going to quickly take the opportunity to use the Gentleman's Room, and then we're going to go for kill on Emma Frost and chuck on a 40% boost, sorry, 20% boost, and see if we can do a couple more as well. But anyway, let's figure out which characters we want to bring. So Archangel isn't going to be too great for Emma Frost, and we probably want to bring Stark in as well. I think Stark over Scarlet Witch here. And then aside from that, I think we should be good. I think this is probably going to be our strongest team against Emma Frost. So yeah, we'll figure it out, boys. Now that Magneto special 2 is a little bit delayed, so I know what you mean. The timing has thrown me off quite a bit as well. Sometimes is a bit of a pain in the ass. Okay, so we got role reversal on this one. I think we shall go the guillotine way first. Let's go for that super easy role reversal path, because there isn't too much to worry about there. Okay, let's get guillotine down if we can. Right. I feel like I probably need to scoot to the gentleman's room very shortly after this one, man. Because Mother Nature is unfortunately calling. So, ladies and gentlemen, I will be right back, just a couple of minutes, and then we are gonna continue on to the wonderful Emma Frost live on the free-to-play account. So we're gonna have a super fun time. Be right back in a couple of minutes, and yeah, we'll see you in a second. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it appears as if we are back and ready to take on Emma Frost, man. First time getting on the free-to-play. We've had a bit of practice, though, in some of those, what is it, Uncanny Danger Rooms? I think that's the name of them. Those ones that come around, but I didn't do any this week, man. I've been really slack with a lot of the Danger Rooms. Just that part of me that, I don't know, I don't really care to a certain extent. We need better stuff, man. We need some more spicy rewards, because I found myself like every day just caring less and less about the danger rooms. I guess they aren't, they aren't too bad, and still, worth the time, I would say. But I just want to see a lot more spicy stuff and rewards, and at least have something like a few 6-star shards as well to get me motivated. If there was like 10 6-star shards in each one of those rooms, man, I wouldn't have missed a single day. Oh, that was a sick little run from Luke Cage there. Great times, boys. Great times. Yeah, I mean, the Mutant Day is by far the worst day when it comes to those danger rooms, man. It's just like, ugh, the Sentinel just is rubbish. It's so rubbish. It's such a cold move putting Sentinel as the, what is it, the final boss there. Right, okay, we got to sort out this X-23, and we got Sentinel next. Now this is role reversal, so I'm still going to use Medusa just to shut Sentinel down. But we are going to have a bit reduced damage against the next fight, so that's going to be a little bit annoying, but shouldn't be too bad at all. Just quickly muscle through this X-23. I think if we go for another combo, come on, 2 stacks of exhaustion at least, please. Oh, damn it. I literally just missed the special 1 button there. I tapped on the blue jeans instead of the special 1 button. I am incredibly smart. How was my poop? It was non-existent, David. But thank you very much for asking. Do I like Venom? Yes. Venom the movie, the character. I'm gonna like him a lot more after his buff. Right, let's throw some of these shorten combos. There we go, only 2 analysis, and he's not going to gain any more now that he's been armor shattered. I'm going to go for a snazzy little intercept. But, damn man, I'm not doing too bad at these perfect bonuses today. Right, cut the Sentinel down to size. Get 1 more armor shatter. We might even be on good form for taking on Emma Frost, so I'm bloody excited about that. Yo, what is up to Punternator? Is that how I pronounce it? Apologies if we had a bit of a mispronunciation there. Bro, great channel and appreciate your tips. What is my feeling on MCOC at present? Is your interest in the game raising or declining? I would say in certain rewarding stuff, I still have like a really, really good level of interest. I feel like I've been waiting for the last 6 or so months for the game to kind of go to its next level. I think maybe like maybe 3 months in all fairness. So I'm waiting for like that next level of challenge. So I've been waiting for like Act 6 for a while, and I'm incredibly excited for it because I believe it's just around the corner now. We're getting this even more higher level of difficulty and challenge. Because personally, like I like all the solo challenge content. I'm not really fussed about stuff like Alliance Quest, Alliance War, because I feel like Alliance War is just a massive cash grab fiesta, and Alliance Quest gets very repetitive very easily. They're just kind of a means to an end to getting more upgrade resources there. But aside from that, I think MCOC is in one of its best states it has ever been for free-to-play players that just want to play through the game and kind of enjoy it at their own place, just because champion acquisition rates are ridiculous in comparison to what they used to be. So if you're doing the right stuff, you can just get such a stacked account so quickly. So yeah, I feel like it's a really, really good experience for a lot of players on the provision that you know what you're doing and you look up videos on how to play and you figure out how, or figure out how to fight yourself. But if you have no ambition to do that, then the game probably isn't for you to get into super deep. But I don't know, there are many different ways that you can play and enjoy Marvel Contest of Champions. Just, my advice to a lot of people is just kind of play the content that you enjoy and figure out what you enjoy about this game if you do enjoy it, and focus on that, and try not to get caught up in, trying to do everything and being the most competitive and best player. Because if you try and burn yourself out by trying to do everything and tick everything off the list, then you're just going to burn out and hate the game quite quickly. But what's up, B. Daniels? Only problem is Starkey is only a 4-star, so no long in Rage, but only using him for a couple of fights like Old Man Logan. But I still have, rank 5 Blade do most of the work. Damn. You should definitely use, Blade for Iron Fist as well, man. Old Man Logan, I still think, like, Blade might be a bit of a better option there. I think Colossus is maybe the only fight where you might want to use Stark. But still, I don't know, I don't think he's going to be, well, he might be alright, might be worth giving a bit of a use to. But yeah, I reckon in that scenario, man, the Trinity plus the Heller and Heimdall synergy is probably going to be your best option for dealing with it. So yeah, best of luck on your initial Labyrinth run. I reckon you're absolutely going to smash out in no time, mate. But also, B. Daniels, thank you very much again for another $10 super chat to add on to the $5 one, which puts you up there as our blubberiest whale of the day with a total of $15 now. Yo, Katie Candy, thank you very much for $5 super chat for a beer at Comic-Con. Just in case I don't see you, I'm probably going to be about at the Marvel Contest of Champions booth all day, every day. So yeah, if you're going to Comic-Con, I reckon the likelihood is you are probably going to bump into me. It's going to be, what is it? Knocking about the MCOC booth, chatting all sorts of nonsense for the duration of the weekend, but I'm very much looking forward to it. But yeah, I hope to see you and quite a few of the other YouTubers there. Should be a fantastic time. Oh, thank you very much, Loki. You don't need to, you know, promise your eternal commitment. If my content does become, you know, incredibly rubbish and to your dissatisfaction, you're always welcome to abandon it at any point that you stop caring. Because this is a YouTube channel and not a cult. Fantastic. But I do appreciate the loyalty, though. It's always great. Okay, let's go for who's going to be a good warm-up. Maybe Sentinel as the warm-up. Let's see if we can get a good groove going on Emma Frost. Okay, there we go. Oh, man. Right, it's going to take me a couple of tries to get back into the knack of this, I reckon. I'm going to chuck on a 20% boost as well, just so we can get back into the flow. But Emma Frost, I've always found, like, whenever I go to fight her after taking a couple of days off, man, I am rusty as anything. But hopefully we can get into some sick flow. Oh no! Okay, it's alright. Oh no! I was ready for the dash into her, because I assumed she was going to throw a special one, but I just need to be a little bit quicker at reacting. A better try there, but yeah, we're going to go on to some of the more high damage output characters now. Should we go for Medusa next? Yeah, let's go for a little bit of Medusa, then Rocket, then Stark. Oh no! Oh, better try, man. Better try. 57, but gosh, not the magical clean one shot that a man can dream of. Oh, damn it. So close, boys. Right. Stark Spidey. Let's go. Phew. Whew, there we go. Right. No revives, but that was could have been a bit smoother. Let's certainly put it that way. Oh, mate. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully we are now back. I believe we had a slight disconnect in the stream there. But we're back. So let's go ahead and continue. And I think now we're going to go for there is a slightly more difficult path, right? So we've got the Burden of Might, Infinity War, Iron Man 1. Let's get that one out of the way while we have this 20% boost active. Got to make the most of it. I think this is a good time to just try and do that. Right, Massacre. Should we just go for a bit of Medusa here? Probably the best option. I think most top-tier alliances, when it comes to Emma Frost, are probably going to have a couple of players that are quite good at fighting Emma Frost. And she is, like, fairly, you know, once you've had a bit of practice at her, if you were to duel her a few times and then go for the Alliance War boss, most boss killers that are, again, probably quite a bit better than myself, wouldn't have too much of an issue at the very top tiers, one-shotting her, I would imagine. But, when it comes to lower tier Alliance War, Emma Frost is probably going to clean up on a lot of nodes, I would assume. Right, there we go, Massacre's down. I'd like a Medusa or Luke Cage one-shot. So would I, man. I think Luke Cage, arguably, because Luke Cage is kind of a bit of a tempo champion. You've got to, you know, stay in there. You've got to build up the exhaustion stacks. I don't think he's the best for the Emma Frost fight, but I think Medusa works really, really well. But Luke Cage, he's not too bad. He's okay. I think he's probably our best character to warm up on, and then probably Sentinel. But we'll save Stark for last, as always. You always want to go, ideally speaking, what is it, worst to best on kind of new challenging fights in terms of the matchup, if you would like to practice on that character. And Emma Frost is kind of one that's really all about practice. Oh man. Right, let's get this armor shower on him. Oh, sorted there, boys. Not too bad at all. Oh, I'm not really too sure what the circumstance is there, Stuart Little. Can I make a video about adding mystics? I mean, there are a lot of characters. There are more characters that I'd like to see added from the Spider-Man universe, but I feel like we might see a new mystic next month. Who knows? For this mysterious Black Panther, Doctor Strange, Venom hybrid, it looks like there might be one coming. But I don't know about Cloak and Dagger. There's a forum thread where you can add all of your character suggestions, but characters have probably already been mapped out for like the next, I would assume, year and a bit. Because yeah, they plan, you know, in terms of game development, a lot of stuff very far in advance. Because I think they had pretty much picked out all of the 2018 characters when we were at New York Comic Con last year, but they wouldn't tell us what they were. They just gave us kind of vague hints. Like, when it came to the Deadpool movie, they said characters that are, you know, some very unusual Deadpool-related characters, and we got Massacre and Domino. So I think some people actually did predict that in the New York Comic Con roundup video that we did last year. But I'm interested to see what cryptic hints we are going to be receiving this year, potentially, in New York Comic Con, and what they are going to publicly present. I think there's something going to be to do with Act 6, because I feel like that kind of, you know, celestial gladiator type figure that we saw is going to be the new big bad boss. And Tim did a wonderful post saying that he might be one of the oh my god, I've forgotten the race it is. It's like the bundled in, I think it's an Elder of the Universe, right? I think it's bundled in with the Collector and Grandmaster. There's a little bit of comic origin with it. I need to go back and check though, but that would check out quite a bit. I feel like we need a big new bandy of Marvel Contest of Champions. You know, Marvel Strike Force, I think they have a very estranged Elder of the Universe. I'm not too sure if Ultimus is classified as an Elder of the Universe, but I know he's the big baddie in that game, so I'm not too sure if they're going for, you know, a very kind of like far-reaching Marvel villain for this game as well. I'm planning to, you know, have different Elders be different bosses in various games, but who knows? Right, Iron Man Infinity War. Who's my best matchup here? Probably Medusa, I would assume. It's going to be a bit of a tricky one, though, especially on this node. But I reckon we can get through it. Going for those full combo counters. Yes, we finally got the armor shatter. Fantastic. Right. I don't think that's going to maybe help us too much going into that final phase. But it will do a little bit. So much friggin' crit resistance on this lad. Come on, mate. Fantastic. Right, because he doesn't have any stacks of armor up. Oh, crap. No, he got me there. Right. Let's go. Come on, mate. One more. Whew, sorted, boys. Iron Man Infinity War is a bloody fiend. Cannot. Such a annoying character to fight all of the time. Need, I think it's because I don't think I've got a super good Iron Man Infinity War counter on this account. I imagine actually Stark Spidey might have been arguably a little bit better if we had Wild Time Special 2 on that one. Oh, well, screw it. Medusa worked. He's down. We win. GG, boys. GG. Let's get Psylocke, and then we have the wonderful Emma Frost to fight again. Let's start with Luke Cage for our practice, then go for Sentinel, and maybe get a full kill on Sentinel. Or maybe we might play so well on Luke Cage that we get a full kill with Luke Cage. Oops. Kind of dropped my iPhone there for a second. Oh, it's alright though. Recovery, boys. Yo, what's up, John? Hope you're doing well today, mate. Iron Man Infinity War got 40 kills. Oh my goodness. It's a bit too crazy, mate. Okay. Right, let's go for Luke Cage. Initial try on this one. And let's see how we can get on versus Emma Frost. I think I should always go for those backdrafts whenever she has the Fury. It's probably not a bad idea. Oh no. Oh, I used the power sting. I'm an idiot. I'm such an idiot. Oh, well, I got hit in the first place, boys. Yo, what is up, Ben Odinson? Thank you very much for the super chat, man. They're doing significantly better, man. I'm feeling so much better this week than I did previously, so thank you very much for the kind words. It really depends. I'd say like Corvus for Alliance War, Medusa for Labyrinth. So if you care about Alliance War, then I go for Corvus. But if you care about Labyrinth, then I would go for Medusa. But there could be arguments made for both, man. But I feel like that's kind of the big one between them two, because Corvus is so OP for Alliance War attack, man. He's just absolutely ridiculous. So yeah, that would be my argument there, my friend. But mad love to you, Ben. Hope you're doing well today, and always a pleasure to see you on the live stream. Also, thank you, yeah, very much for the incredibly kind words as well. Oh no. Right, I was doing a cheeky way to get some charges there. Well, it paid off to a certain extent. Oh, crap! Oh, I went the wrong way. Shit, man. Oh, fuck. Whew. Right, boys. Let's get it down. That was going okay, though. I was too fussed up about my combat rotation there. Not focusing on the fight enough. Ooh! Rocket Raccoon, #1 character worldwide, 100% confirmed. Right, let's smash that replay, get a little bit more value out of this boost. Let's see how much longer we have left on this one, actually. Okay, 21 minutes. Right, we've got time for one more run. What paths do we have that may be a pain in the ass? Have we got the Oscillate one? That one's a little bit annoying. Let's go for that one, then. Oh, damn. This fight stresses me, man. Legitimate stress. Oh, just because she's a bloody tricky gal to get a handle on. Pop, pop, armor shatter there. Not too bad at all, lads. And let's go in for the massacre. See what I did there? So clever. Wow. Such comedic talent this man has. Oh, I'm just going to shut up. That's probably better. Morningstar special, too good against Emma. She doesn't have a lot of buffs that stack up, so I don't imagine why it would be. Unless there's something that I'm missing or not considering at the moment. Why am I not looking at comments? I don't know if you've been aware, but I've been trying to play very, very well, because this is bloody difficult content. That's the main reason, my friend. It's very hard to play a fight like that perfectly, and read the comments at the same time. And as skilled as I am, I must admit, that is where one of my faults lie. I do not have the ability to maintain both. I'm tremendously sorry. Right, okay, in this defense phase, they just don't want to throw anything at all, but once he gets his fury... It's interesting to see how this node functions, though, because whenever they're in fury, they're hyper-aggressive. So you can easily get, like, any intercept. Oh, crap, no. That's maybe just on Emma Frost. Oh, man! I don't think the AI actually works the same on this one as Emma Frost. But, like, Emma Frost always seems to play the same way, where I haven't gone for like a backdraft and it's failed. She very, very consistently does it. But wow, I just ate my words pretty damn quickly on this fight. So I suck. I don't know anything, guys. Don't listen to me. That's pretty much the lesson there. In terms of how fun they are to play, Symbiote, Spider-Man, or Daredevil, they're both pretty fun, man. Is it worth to upgrade 2 stars for the Danger Rooms? I don't know, it's really whether or not you consider that amount of 5-star shards worth your gold. Because 2-star champions, they're not like super, expensive to upgrade. It's just whether or not you're overly fussed with it, in all honesty. So yeah, I would say like, on the free-to-play account, I don't really care about upgrading 2-star champions to get a few more 5-star shards. But I think the main one to do for most people is just kind of the top one, at least. Well, 1 time a day for the completion points, and apologies for my my vulgar belching there. But also, Ben, absolute mad love to you, man. That is your second $10 super chat, so that gets you up there as the official Seatin Man of Legends Blubberiest Whale of the day, 27th of September 2018, which is the day of days, my friend. Mad love to you. Thank you so much for all of the support, Ben. But yeah, I wouldn't worry about it too much, unless you're very fast. And again, it's quite late into the event now. We've only got like another week or so for the Danger Rooms. So I'm not too sure if they're going to do anything like this in the future. But, if you'd rather like save that gold for better characters that you might have toward the top, I'd say it's probably preferable there. Right, this path is a bit of a bitch. Right, double medium. Check a little 5 combo here. And let's go. Oh, damn, we got a little bit clipped there. %300% attack Punisher. He ain't much of a joke, to be fair. quite a pain in the ass, man. Legitimate pain in the ass. I'm glad we took this part before we had the boost active. Oh, you accidentally sent the second one twice. Did it come through twice? Oh my, that actually puts you up there as our... didn't know it was... I was worried it was a bug with YouTube, man. But now you're up there, Ben. As our glorious word of the day with a $30 super chat, man. You have given too much today, man. I really do appreciate it. Absolute mad love to you, my friend. Thank you very much. But yeah, if there's any other question, Ben, I'll be on the lookout as soon as we get Emma Frost down. If you've got anything else you want to send across, man, again, you've chucked a tremendous amount of my support my way today, so the least I can do is answer any questions that you may have. You helped me progress before you. I didn't know about parry and dex. Oh my goodness, that is a really common thing. A lot of the MCOC YouTubers here is that before like watching videos, people don't know about like the parry and dexterity mastery and their functionality. And I must admit, it was pretty much the same for me until I started watching. I think it was some high tier. I think Invincible was one of the biggest skill based YouTubers when I started making video content. Or like when I started playing the game when I was trying to learn. I think it was Invincible. Yeah, so I learned off watching some of his like Colson challenge videos, how to get some big combos and stuff like that. And then we had like some of the initial like Dork Lessons Dave videos on how to parry and how to evade. And those guides were fantastic. They were really, really good. Dave, when he puts his mind to it, is absolutely fantastic. Creator of informational-based content. And then I learned most of my intercepting. I think it was mainly via watching Analyzer play Labyrinth of Legends, because that was the main content. But also Dave's intercepting video helped me learn how to intercept quite well as well. Right, Red Skull's taken care of, boys. Ooh, give me a beer. Do best of luck, man. Enjoy your dinner, and thank you very much. Hopefully we will be able to get down a few more times. We'll see what we can do. Yo, what is up, Grumpy GG? Pleasure to see you on the stream. It has been an awfully long time. I hope you're doing well. Got a 6-star Doc Ock. Is he good? He's fantastic, man. I really, really like Doc Ock. Yeah, great character. Got the potential to infinitely heal block and infinitely power lock. And just does he's some decent damage output. Nothing that's super amazing, but he never feels like a wet noodle character to carry around. Like, he can slap some bitches up. So, Doc Ock, I thoroughly enjoy playing Doc Ock. I really like his animations as well. So yeah, I have him at High Demigod in terms of my tier list, in my opinion, on the game. But yeah, feel free to do some research into the character. There's probably not going to be any more Spider-Man PS4 streams, Julian. But the game's fantastic, man. There's just not a whole lot to it in terms of its longevity, and kind of outside of MCOC. When I've just been chilling, I've advanced a little bit more in the story. There's not really a huge amount left, but damn, man. Some very cool stuff toward the ending, but there's like a million Spider-Man PS4 videos out there. But I need to, make significantly more Marvel Contest of Champions and Marvel Strike Force videos in the next couple of weeks, because I had like a week and a bit this month where I was ill. Like, I still got out a few videos and stuff, but just in terms of, you know, my channel, because as you may or may not be aware, I am saving up at the moment and on the grind to get my own place and move out of my parents' garden, and I'm looking to do it sometime in the next 6 months. So yeah, that set me behind a little bit, not being able to work as hard as I wanted to this month. So yeah, I'm just trying to get those big stacks of cash, boys. But the Dungeon Hunter Champion sponsor campaign was fantastic as well. So I'm glad that I had that kind of help cover some of the, lost revenue from being a little bit ill. But hey, you win some, you lose some. Oh, Steven Anderson! Dude, I'm glad you enjoyed the piloting video, man. It was so much fun to make. I really, really enjoyed that one. Alright, let's go ahead and focus up. Oh, so clutch on that stun. Oh, no! Right, I went the wrong way. I thought she was throwing a special, but 121 hits. Not shabby at all, lads, with the LC there. Right, let's go again, man. Derek, you're awfully correct there, man. Whenever you don't see 5 videos a day, something is definitely wrong. And it should always be assumed. Crap. Oh man, I was a little bit off there. Oh, rip. Okay, Rocket Raccoon. Let's sort this gal out. Oh man, no, I cocked that one up. I thought she was going to go very aggressively into the special one there. Spider-Man. Let's see if we can do this. I've wasted a couple of tries there. Oh, she didn't run at me. She walked at me. Oh, crap. I know I like can't block with Spider-Man or Medusa because I'm just going to die from the block damage. It's incredibly awful. I suck at this video game. I am absolutely no good at it. Let's go ahead. Team Revive. Let's chuck a 40% one or 20% an intercept. Let's go for 20% an intercept actually, and see if I can get some slightly better standard of intercepting going on. Because yeah, I'm aware that with the Fury I can't really afford to take any blocked hits. So. Crap. What am I doing? Not being too great at this video game is certainly what I'm doing. We need to relax, man. Get in the zone. Oh, man. The live stream, the live stream nerves have hit me all of a sudden. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to close the chat so I can't see the spam of people being like, Seatin, you're a scrub. Get good at this game, you fugly munter. Damn, right, okay. It is just the live stream nerves, man. I've had a bloody rush of them all of a sudden. Okay, come on, we can do this, man. LC, we're going in. Crap. That was the first time she's ever not played into a backdraft intercept there, so quite unfortunate, boys. Quite unfortunate. Damn it. I think I ended with medium there. I kind of botched my combo a little bit. So let's go for a 40% team revive, and let's just hope we can get this one back on track. My goodness. Start off so triumphant. Oh, yeah, I just got into a bit of a funk there, man. Right, we fished ourselves out of that one. But, ladies and gentlemen, I do need to, grab some food and get a little bit ready, because in 55 minutes' time, unfortunately, we're not going to finish this all a Mega Red as well in 55 minutes. So I need to take the opportunity to have a little bit of dinner, and then we're going to be back just after 6 o'clock for a live, it's not a live opening, an on-demand opening for both Emma Frost and the Mega Red. But yeah, it's been 2.5 hours of playing, man, and I feel like my mind has melted just a little bit. So yeah, we need to get some food in me, man, get some nutrients, and I will be back a little bit later. So yeah, thank you all very much for watching, and also massive shout out to our blubbery squid of the day, Ben Odinson, and also everybody that's chucked out a few quid my way today as well. But aside from that, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all very much for watching. If you did enjoy today's live stream, feel free to smash that like button. That'd be greatly appreciated. Aside from that, take care, and I hope that you have an absolutely fantastic day.